So I've been doing both Twitch and YouTube, if you didn't know. I started YouTube like 5 years ago? I don't know, it's been long. And Twitch this year. And there have been many times where people tell me not to do Twitch because apparently they can see people gifting 20 subs at me because they're like, fangirling, fanboying, or whatever that's called. And people over on videos regarding YouTube like issues commenting that they'd rather do Twitch than YouTube because it's better and they don't have the same problems YouTube has. And then there's also the respective Twitch streamers who are respectively raging about the respective platform. At this point, I don't know who to believe and or side with, and my brain hurts the more I think about it. So I'm gonna talk about my experiences doing both and what it's like in different platforms. Disclaimer, this is mostly going to be very broad, because I'm not about to dive into the flipping controversies of both platforms. I'm just pointing out what I dislike and like about the two platforms, as well as what people from the servers I'm in were talking about. I'm gonna start with YouTube, because I have the most experience doing that. In the many years that I stayed on that platform, I have seen YouTube grow into what it is today. And here are my thoughts. YouTube is a great platform. I met a lot of amazing people there, and YouTube also has helped me regarding my school, hobbies, mental, physical, and emotional health. Entertainment-wise, it's also done pretty well. YouTube has helped me realize what I wanted to do in life. YouTube is the second biggest search engine, so whatever you want to learn, a video is uploaded about that topic. You can also edit your videos and cut out the boring parts out. You can make it more fun and entertaining, or emotional and sad. However, with YouTube comes this pressure to work for an audience. Stick to a niche, whatever. And it's definitely the same for Twitch, but it's just so apparent on YouTube. Every tutorial I watch about how to YouTube is like, pick a niche, pick a topic, stick to it. It has to bring value to an audience. Sure, you can break the mold, but don't expect a lot of views from it. Take me as an example. I did what other gachagubers did. I made music videos, I made memes, I joined trends, I did skits, and for a while, I had a consistent high view count. But slowly, I was transitioning into voice-acted content, Twitch edits, the art stuff I do. I rarely get any views from that. Even comments are scarce. The only comments I usually get are from my community tab, and it just doesn't sit right with me. Now, let me talk about Twitch. I only started recently, and I have two things about it. One is that I really appreciated the engagement there, especially with smaller Twitch creators. The people I follow and are friends with love encouraging conversations. It's less about providing what people want from you and more having fun with your friends kind of thing. Every time I feel down or like I was stressing out on videos, I would wait patiently for my favorite streamer. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. I'm putting your Twitch link in the description right now. Go follow her, please. To stream that day and just, chat. Because on YouTube, I don't get to do that. I reveal a fact about me on one of my videos and everyone's just like, okay. Because most of the time it's not about you. Like I said, YouTube encourages bringing value to their audience, especially since it's a search engine. On Twitch, I get to talk about what I ate that day, a story about a call I did, a funny story about how everyone except me threw up at an amusement park, or how RC Trials players are chaotic as always. I get to talk about what I like, what I dislike, and people are interested in me and want to know more. I also love hearing their stories, and them nerding out about Pokemon, Undertale, things I've never played yet are very interesting to listen to. I love hearing people about what they do at work stories, college stories, parenting stories even. It's amazing how these people are so interesting to talk to, and coming from someone who literally lost most of their friends on YouTube because it's either they grew out of YouTube, had mental health problems, is demotivated, or just plain busy, I'd say Twitch in terms of engagement is amazing. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and the entire reason why I felt the need to make this video, is the ads. Now, I'm not going to go too into it because I'm 16. I'm living my life carefree and not worrying about greedy companies or questionable business decisions. However, whatever Twitch is facing right now regarding ads is kind of also the same with YouTube. And personally, I had problems with neither. I don't experience ads very often, believe it or not. And unless it's a 30-minute video, usually they don't pop out of nowhere. It's just the start, maybe the middle, and the end. So you can skip most ads on YouTube. But I can't really say the same. I can't really say the same for Twitch, because none of them were skippable in my experience. But I can definitely see how this is a problem for other creators. Because ads on Twitch, from what I've heard, yeah, you don't earn much from it. And yes, I get it, ads are annoying. Anyone who grew up with a television or a gadget knows the existence of ads and how at times it can be really irritating to watch like 5 to 10 ads of a shampoo before returning to your favorite show. I get it, which is exactly why I said I won't side with any of the two platforms. Both have their problems. Again, this is just my experience. On a similar note, copyrighted songs. I am a little sad that I don't have a lot of freedom when it comes to songs I like. And other than the really good non-copyrighted song providers like Kevin MacLeod, BGM President, and other amazing people, I never found NCS to be very engaging to listen to. It's the same formula every time. Verse, drop, some days a bridge, and then drop again. It's not my kind of tea. But it's really some of the few songs you can use copyright free. I believe that's the same for Twitch, but I'm not really sure. In conclusion, with the findings presented to you today, I conclude that no app, website, or platform is perfect. People have beef on Twitch, people have beef on YouTube, people have beef on TikTok, people have beef on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest maybe, Instagram, Messenger, even Vivo or Snapchat. Point is, every app has their pros and cons, and I believe a good developer or a good team of developers make themselves aware of the situation and take action on these things. So far, that hasn't happened, unfortunately. But I believe these two platforms have a bright future, or at least I hope so. Content creators from both platforms are doing everything they can to make things better, and I appreciate that. And to those who are facing the same dilemma I did, choosing between YouTube or Twitch, just know there are pros and cons with both apps, and you can always do both, so pick your battles. But don't say I told you which one to choose, because oh ho ho, I'm not telling you which is better, I'm just saying do what feels best, and if you choose a bad platform, don't ever blame me.